Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our E3 coverage from the Inner Gamer. Be sure and subscribe to catch all of our reactions for E3 and the gaming industry as a whole right here on the Inner Gamer YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and bang that bell for all the updates you need to know. All right, let's now jump into our big kahuna of E3, Microsoft's press conference. This year, they had a lot of stuff. But the biggest thing that we have to talk about is Keanu fucking Reeves!
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
Dude,
so
what the fuck?
Yo. so here we knew like Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be at the show, right?
Yeah.
We had predicted that. We talked about it. It was coming. So they came here. They put up a trailer and they were like, hey, check this out. And it's like a really cool, like cinematic, like you got this dude that's got this shit in his ears. And then he goes in the bathroom and then he finds out these people are trying to take him down because he's probably got expensive shit in his head. And then it flashed back to this thing and this goes down.
Yeah, then
big, huge action sequence.
Right.
And
he gets, seemingly killed. And he wakes up in a garbage dump. And who's there to find him?
Keanu fucking Reeves.
Holy shit. It's
John Wick himself.
So when the guy came down and like he was talking, I was like, that sounds like that dude from Deus Ex. And then he took off his glasses and I was like, oh shit, it's fucking John Wick.
That was badass. That was like the most, I mean, that was the biggest like fuck yeah, you can possibly do. Like CD Projekt Red, man, represent freaking CD Projekt Red. My people, my Polish people over there, y'all are killing it. Love it.
And then
love it.
To top it all
and then
off,
he comes out.
Yeah, fuck.
He comes out on stage and he's like, everybody's like, whoa, what the fuck? This is like Keanu Reeves here. Like, what's he doing here? And then he comes out to be like, yeah, they came to me to talk about being in this game. And they were like, it's this open world game where you can do anything you want. And there's branching narratives. And he's like, he basically sounded like, I don't really play video games, but they asked me to be in it. And I said, yeah. He's like, you guys want a release date?
Yeah.
And we're like, heck yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And as we kind of predicted, I mean, it's pretty darn close. April 16th, 2020. That is, that's awesome. Yeah.
You predicted the time frame, and you did say May, but you're off by a month. So, you know what?
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, we're getting it sooner. It's coming out in a good time right before summer. I guarantee you there won't be too many games, so everyone will be playing this game and putting all their time into it.
For a second there, I thought it originally said 4/20, 2020, and I was like, man, that'd be so perfect.
Ooh, yes, it's
like blaze it up.
But now it's like, what the fuck is Keanu doing in this game, and what is his role? Because he said it's up to you, Samurai, to burn the city, and I was like, oh shit. Like there might be some crazy story arcs and twists and conflicts in this game.
Dude, I didn't think about that. Like, I had no recollection of like, oh man, what kind of story is this gonna like involve with Keanu Reeves? I'm just like, he's in the game.
Right? Yeah.
What is this?
That's good enough. But it just got me thinking. Like what he said, it's like, oh, dude, like there could be some like espionage or some like back alley shit going on, and I don't know, maybe you got to take down people in charge of the city or whatever. Because it just kind of seemed like, hey, you're like. Kind of like Geralt, you're just this Witcher guy, and there's a story, and yeah, you have meaning to everything, but you're just some bounty hunter who has like special purpose in life. Well, it's like they said, you can be like whoever you want. Like you can be like a crazy freaking psychopath if you. Oh no, that was the next game we're gonna talk about. But anyway, you can still be a psychopath in this game. Yeah. You can just like blow shit up and just go crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. Like it was good. It was. I mean. We didn't see any extra gameplay or anything like that, but I don't really need to. I just want to see this game come out, and I want to play it. And it's got Keanu fucking Reeves, and it's got a release date. Like, done. He won Xbox E3. It's great. At some point, I want to have a conversation about like comparing studios, because fucking CD Projekt Red is killing it on every front, bringing their A game and not being money sticklers and trying to grab all of our money. They're just going to get it because they're delivering something amazing. And this is just adding a cherry to the top.
there you have it. But there was other stuff to be excited about there at the showcase other than Cyberpunk 2077. We're not going to go through everything, but we are going to cover on some of our highlights from the conference. Next one, the Outer Worlds. We saw a lot more on the Outer Worlds. We saw more of the places you travel to. This is the Obsidian Entertainment game that's being developed. I am pretty stoked about this. Like, you can be anything you want to be. You can be a psychopath. You can be a normal person. You can be a crazy person. Like, you can do whatever you want. And I love that. And it looks a lot of fun, a lot of, elements that just really, it's like the Fallout that we didn't get this year or last year with Fallout 76, where we're now getting with the Outer Worlds. And it's got kind of a BioShocky vibe to it with like the way that like the art direction, which I like a lot. And it's coming out October 25th, 2019. So we actually have it this year. Also the same day as Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is also crazy. So we have too many games coming out this year. I don't like that. It scares me. It scares me a lot.
Man, I am so pumped for this game. It definitely is the Fallout we've been wanting for and been needing this whole time. Like, I'm so excited. I'm hoping they make a sequel to this. With Microsoft, and they just blow Bethesda out of the water, because I was watching a video of some guy who was like comparing Obsidian's Fallout to Bethesda's Fallout, and how Bethesda's been getting progressively worse, like with their content that they've been making for us, mainly Fallout, and how they only gave Obsidian a year and a half to make Fallout New Vegas, and they blew it out of the water, and it's become a cult classic, and it's by far one of the best Fallouts that people highly regard, and it's just like, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
So they made Bethesda look like shit, and now they're making Bethesda look even worse, given the crisis for Fallout 76. So, I mean, I couldn't be happier right now, Brett. This is awesome.
It's so good. But that's not all. Ninja Theory was on stage. So we're right now kind of talking about all the studios that Microsoft picked up last year, and we have the Outer Worlds now that they're supporting. We now have Ninja Theory that they're supporting, and they didn't come out and say like, hey, we have Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice 2. We don't have any Devil May Cries. We don't have any of these other games. We have a like freaking 4-player co-op game that's like Devil May Cry in a way, but it's like competitive competitive melee combat game. It's multiplayer, and it's called Bleeding Edge. And I'm like, what? Where did this come from? 4v4 third-person melee combat game. Holy crap. And it has like a lot of character. I mean, it pulls a lot of character out of games like Borderlands and Overwatch and a little bit of Apex and stuff like that, where every character has got a name, they have a personality, and it looks pretty cool. Like, I like that it's a melee combat game. That's going to be interesting. I mean, that they're all about melee combat. So, and their technical alpha launches in late June, so you can get your hands on it early, like within a couple weeks.
It's interesting. I feel like it's like another take on Overwatch again. I mean, yeah, I'm just comparing everything to Overwatch at this point. Characters are interesting, and they have very good personalities, like for character design, and they all have like their own unique names and abilities and things that they do, and I'm just like, oh yeah, Overwatch. Except it's
I feel like they
weird world.
Did a better job with the kind of capturing my attention with the character designs with this game than Respawn did with Apex Legends.
Right.
Because Apex Legends has like cool characters, but they're not like as stand out epic as what you saw in Overwatch.
Right.
And this one kind of has a nice in between, like it's nice in between that area where like you have Buttercup, this big, huge, crazy girl, and then you have like all these different characters in there that are pretty unique and different. And
one's like Granny that has a like a metal arm, like robotic arm, but she hunches over. So like I can only imagine her combat style is like going for the legs, and you have to like watch this little gremlin thing come at you from afar. Like, oh shit! It looks crazy and zany, man.
Dude, it's gonna be fucked up, and I love it. Next one we have is Minecraft Dungeons. So Mojang, the creators of Minecraft, have been hard at work working on this game called Minecraft Dungeons, which is basically like a Diablo style game in the Minecraft world, isometric, co-op, and it's launching in spring 2020. So basically Diablo for kids, dungeon crawler with loot stuff, I guess. I'm sure Austin's super stoked on this game.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, great for Minecraft guys. I'm sure they'd really enjoy this. Like, if it was any other game, like the concept of the game, I enjoy, but I don't like it being in Minecraft. This is my only issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a good look to it. Like, it's got a lot more color and art style than like most of them, but it's just, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it because I'm just want Minecraft to kind of die and not be around anymore and move on to other things. But Microsoft's not going to do that. They're just going to run that thing in totally dry. But what I was surprised to see, and I just want to talk on this for a second because I was just like, holy shit, I haven't seen this in forever. Microsoft, Xbox, Microsoft, whichever one, was like, let's showcase a brand new game that I haven't seen in forever. Microsoft Flight Simulator is back, and it's just called Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's like 4K, and you can travel all over the world. They had like pyramids in there, and they had all kinds of stuff. You can fly the small Cessnas, you can fly the big commercial jets, and I don't know about you, Austin, but I was like a big Flight Simulator guy back in the day. Like, I played the heck out of Flight Simulator, and now it's back in 4K. Like, color me excited. This may be the best announcement of the whole show other than Keanu Reeves.
Hey Brett, I'm excited for you.
I am very glad. I am very glad because it's going to be great. I'm going to be freaking learning how to fly commercial jets and all the way. It's awesome. Then we had Gears 5, and the Gears 5 announcement was the weirdest one, I feel like, of the whole entire thing, just because it was very high production where everything else wasn't. It was just kind of weird how they approached this, but they opened with the trailer of like the main character with these differing personalities, like shifting heads and stuff like that, with the background song being Billie Eilish, and it was really trippy and kind of crazy. And then they announced the release date, September 10th, 2019, which is a good timeline because before everything else comes out. So like you can kind of get your hands on it a little bit early before all the other crazy stuff comes and play this game. And then they announced that you can play versus multiplayer in July. So it sounds like they're releasing stuff before that game actually comes out that you can try. And then when the game comes out, you just have everything. So versus multiplayer will be in July. Horde mode, their new reimagining of Horde mode, will be August 19th. And then they have a new thing called Escape Game Mode. And there was like pyrotechnics and fire and this like underground pit thing that they like panned the camera into. It was really, really weird.
Yeah, it was so weird, man.
Yeah, I was like a little excessive, but cool, I guess. But they had 3-player co-op that you're going to have in this game with friends for getting out of a horde, I guess. So it's kind of like Left 4 Dead-y and escaping this place as a horde. It looks interesting. I mean, cinematic trailer, but you know, there's some interesting stuff going on there, and it's just more stuff in the Gears world. So,
yeah, I mean, I'd play it.
That's cool.
I'd play it.
Yeah. We might have to jump into that. And they also announced Terminator Dark Fate character pack if you pre-order the game. So if you get out there right now, you get freaking Terminator.
I gotta admit, that is pretty cool. I mean, it kind of fits the feeling. Obviously, it's from a different universe, but still, like, it fits it. And I like, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could see myself buying that skin or pre-ordering the game potentially. I mean, actually, but I wonder if you get it if you're a Game Pass person because you can't pre-order.
I know, right? It's like, oh, I have to pre-order and get Game Pass. Maybe that's how they get you.
Gotcha. But yeah, Gears 5 looks pretty good. I mean, I'm just glad that they showed more stuff. Looking forward to playing the game. I wish they showed more gameplay. I was kind of surprised with it being so close to release.
Yeah,
that there wasn't any like serious gameplay in there. Like we've seen nothing but cinematic trailers, I feel like, for this game. But the next thing, before we get to the other big thing, is what we had predicted, which I think, Austin, you had found this somewhere. I had no idea this was in development, but we have a new game from Software, published by Bandai Namco, from the epic creative lead, Hideaki Miyazaki, the one behind the Dark Souls games, as well as Bloodborne, who teamed up with none other than George R.R. Martin, the man himself behind Game of Thrones, the content that's actually good, not the TV show, but the actual books. And they're teaming up to make a game called Elden Ring.
Yes. I mean, it looks just like Dark Souls with like new paint on it, honestly. But I mean, when you have these two masterminds together, it can't get better than that, man. It just can't. I wonder, I'm just so curious. We know nothing about this game, but it just looks cool.
Yes. Yeah, it's a completely fictional world. There was a lot of mystery in there. There was like a red sky that was like really creepy and scary, and I was like, whoa, that's trippy. But they basically talked about a magical ring, which made me think of Lord of the Rings immediately, that was broken years ago. And then there's a bunch of like crazy fantasy folks that are like basically in a dark age. And in an interview with Miyazaki on Xbox's news blog, he said that it's a major change for this game compared to other FromSoft titles.
Interesting.
And it's open world.
That's awesome.
So it's completely open world. And he also states that there will be, quote, unique and horrifying bosses to fight. No other details other than it'll be on Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Sweet.
So scary bosses, George R.R. Martin style storytelling mixed with From Software Hidetaki Miyazaki storytelling and gameplay. Match made in heaven.
Yes, I don't know.
I will probably not play it because it'll be way too hard and I will cry.
Hey, he said it might not be. It's going to be different, man. Maybe it'll be a little easier this time around.
It's. Have you seen George R.R. Martin's stories? Nothing's easy in his world. Everybody dies. And then in Hidetaki Miyazaki's games, everybody dies.
Everyone dies.
So you have two people that want to kill everybody, and we're all gonna die unless Keanu fucking Reeves shows up.
Yeah.
And then that will be awesome.
That's true. That's true. All right.
But anyway, and then we got Halo Infinite. They were like, hey, by the way, of course, when Project Scarlet comes out in holiday 2020, you're going to get Halo Infinite. And that trailer, I confirmed, was game engine footage, obviously not gameplay, but it showed one of the UNSC people or whatever who was up in a spaceship, and it was like floating around in space, and it was about to explode and about to lose oxygen or whatever. And then he fixed it, and then he goes look outside, and then there's Master Chief floating. So he brings Master Chief in and brings him, like, recharges him back to life. And then there we have it. Master Chief walks out, slightly new looking Master Chief outfit, and he's ready to fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
Because the ring is like half broken, the Halo thing. I don't know where this sets in the story of anything. I don't know the story of Halo. It's Halo and cool.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not. I mean, shit. They're trying to do it again where it's like, if you want to play the new Halo, you got to get it on. You got to pre-order this new Xbox. Ha ha ha. I was like,
correction.
Fuck.
It's also going to be on Xbox Game Pass.
Okay, thank God.
It's gonna go back and forth. They're not gonna go back and like, oh, you have to do it here, but it will play best on Project Scarlet,
Right, exactly,
obviously,
as they always say. But it'll probably be a late release to PC, honestly, unless they get their shit together and make it easy to cross-platform.
I don't think so. I mean, well, the Game Pass, man. Every game that comes out now on Game Pass is going to be day one Xbox Game Pass PC and Xbox Game Pass for, like, it's just, that's it.
Sweet.
I think they've done the hard work, so it should be day one Halo.
Then
if not, then screw you, Xbox.
I'll be excited if that's the case, because then I'll definitely get it on PC.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm not like super excited about it because it's Master Chief. Cool. He's back.
Right.
It's Halo, whatever. But I hope they bring something new to the table. It's 343 Studios. They've done some good stuff and they've done some shitty stuff. So we'll kind of see.
Yeah.
Halo 4 was good. Halo 5 was not. So it could go both ways. Mm-hmm. Did they work on Halo Reach or was that still Bungie?
That was Bungie.
Okay, yeah. So again, they could go both ways.
Yep.
They're 50-50 right now.
Yep.
So we shall see.
Cool, man.
But that is Xbox in a nutshell. There was a lot of other stuff out there. 60 games in total, 14 games that are exclusive to Xbox first-party titles. A lot of them are ran through super fast, but these are the bulk of them that were there. And it just all comes down to Keanu Reeves. I mean, he won Xbox E3.
Yeah.
So There you go.
Yeah, man, I was super impressed. I mean, that's just won the show. That's it. Game over.
I think like second place is probably the Miyazaki George R. R. Martin collab. Like that's pretty badass too. And then probably third place is like, I don't know, Bleeding Edge or something, because that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But either way, it was exciting. That was Xbox. Not as hyped as I was hoping to be about the end of the conference, but there was a lot of good stuff there, and it just shows that Xbox is still here. They're still killing it, and I think they're setting up for success in the future. I think they're playing the long game, and I think they have a lot. They're not. I haven't forgotten about them, and I will not forget about them, and that's a good thing.
Sweet.
Yeah. So with that said, everybody, do not forget to like this video and leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts about this topic. And as always, you can follow all of our E3 coverage right here on the Inner Gamer YouTube channel, and make sure you subscribe so you can see all of our upcoming updates from the gaming industry as a whole on this page. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you bang that bell so you get all the updates as they drop, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.